right. Hey, budgeting friends. I am excited to be with you this month for the first time. I know I've failed my budget this month. And I think that we're paying for it. There's been a lot that's happened this month. It was a short month on top of it, of course. And with it being a short month, you would think that we had 3 less days of spending. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know any of the numbers because I never checked in. I am horrible. Oh, there's a little bit of sun coming through here today. But yeah, I just went through our bank account and yeah, it's just what it is. So we also unfortunately got some very bad news about my husband's checks, and I've kind of figured out why he was getting extra money that I always thought was weird, but not something that I'm going to be talking about on here. But just know that there will be a bit of a discrepancy in his check. Hopefully a little bit more here soon if we can get it all figured out. So yeah, let's, I guess, jump right into it. I'm still going to go through and I'm still going to do my weekly check-ins, and do it that way. I think I might just do two, I might just go to the 15th and then do the rest of the month, honestly. It's probably, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do 2 check-ins since there's no point of doing a weekly. And all of that. So, I have had a few things change. For some reason, our Culligan water went up by $20. I gotta go back and figure that out. Either A, we didn't get credit for our returns, something along the lines, or A, they have upped the price, and so I need to figure that out. I normally don't even look at those bills, but clearly I need to. DirecTV also looks like it went up about $6, so there's that. Oh, the other big issue that I need to work on is our mortgage payment. So last year, we actually got a check from our escrow of about, I think, $800, somewhere in there. And after joking about it on Facebook and all those good things, a lot of people were like, yeah, they'll just ask for it back next year type thing. And I said, I'm going to take these people's suggestions, and I'm going to take what they're saying to heart, and I'm just going to put it in our high yield savings account with some other money that we have sitting there, and just let it sit. If we end up using it, it'll be for house stuff. We want to redo our bathroom. We never did get to it. And sure enough, I just got a letter in the mail that our escrow was short $740. So they're going to get that money back. But hey, in the meantime, we earned 3% off of it for a year. So, it might not be $700, but it was, I don't know, what is it, 30 something dollars? I don't even know. So, but be that a lesson, because maybe that is happening to you right now, as all of that kind of stuff is happening. If you do get a check back on escrow, just keep in mind that a lot of the times the next year your escrow will be short, because they didn't estimate it right or something along those lines, and keep it in a high yield savings account. And then by the next year, because that would really hurt. Or you can always wrap it in, at least my bank or my mortgage company, you could always wrap it into your payment, but that was going to put our payment at $800 and well, let me see here. I thought this was, oh yeah, here's the other paperwork. I thought that was the paperwork. Try and keep this off screen here. So it was a shortage of $725. So our new payment would have been almost $800 more, which I don't get because 725 divided by 12 is not $100. I don't know, but yeah, it would have made it $772. So that's just not where we want to be. We want to keep our payment at under 800. So there's that. Planet Fitness all stayed the same. I think everything else stayed the same. So let's get working on this and yeah, hold myself more accountable next month. So, you know, what can you do? I definitely know we went over in eating out. We might have actually went over in groceries too, honestly. It looks like some grocery things that we went over. All right, so let's get our things in here. I have this weird light that's coming through with sun all of a sudden that I never usually have. What, did I up our spending budget? I think I put some into the spending, didn't I? Because we were going over every month anyways, right? Okay. So let's knock home out. 13, 24. Home also might be a little bit more than I normally because we were sick this month. And so there is, I consider home being like medication. So house. Okay, so that one was $33.81. So we have $66.19 left out of that one. Next is a grocery. I have also come up with a different way of doing grocery. So hopefully that also helps me. We're going to try it this month. Oh, where did I just do that? Okay, Dollar General. I'm like, where did my grocery one just go? Oh yeah, we definitely went over. What was I doing? I need to go look at my grocery orders and figure out some things because like I wonder if there was like dog food in one of these. Definitely know there was dog food and protein. I bought a ton of protein stuff for my son this month because I know there's another grocery of $96.09. I have never went that far over in grocery. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. What was I doing? And that is the main issue with not doing my monthly check-ins. Now, sometimes we need something, we just need something. But I can tell you probably $100 worth of this is dog food and protein. And I have to figure out a different thing. My son is just at an age and working towards a college scholarship, and he's pumping down the protein right now to gain weight. So yeah, I don't know. All right, next we're gonna do eating out. That upsets me, because if I would have known that, we would have done that. But that's why in my head, I probably didn't know that, honestly, because I knew I had to come up with something better. Oh, what just happened there? Okay, eating out. 882 plus 2012 plus, there we go. 11, 12, 15, 12, 13, 63. Now, I do know that eating out is probably going to go over. Like I mentioned before, I was pretty sick this month. I got sick twice, actually. And when mom goes down, that usually means that there's a lot of food being ate out. $131.47. $131.47, which means we have $68.53 left over on that. Now you know. 2602. $125.85. So we have 74.15. Okay, we're getting there. Gas, 51.27. So if you have been listening to before, there was a point where I kind of hit a little hookup on gas. I'm not gonna really go into it. Family members. Anyways, right when February started and my budget came out, like a week later, that hookup, we were told that that hookup was going away. So we might have to rebudget for next month, but you know, that's what happens. So 103.55. I think we'll still be pretty close though. Okay, so other than grocery, we're doing okay. We're not doing great, but we're doing okay. So let's keep on going. We're gonna do this one more time. Why am I doing it separately? I don't know, just to see, maybe, like, I do like to see like how we do in the front end of the month compared to the back end of the month. We were coming off of a bonus too, and I think that my husband, was kind of in the mentality, and that money had already been spent or spread out to everywhere. Oh, so we spent 155.34. So we are over 51.79. Household is 25.42. I don't know if we had any other house. No, doesn't look like it. 25.42. All right, so we made it in house, which will help us other places. So at 40.77. So we have $68 left in eating out, and that's clearly not going to help us. Oh gosh. And this was right at the time that I was sick, right here. $184.77. All right, let's go. Let's keep on going. On to spending. Oh my gosh, we almost literally came even. Look at that, 74.62, 74.15. I'll take it. I will take it. In the state, we're over 47 cents. Oh, what did we spend? What was it? Okay. Take it. All right. Well, we're going to be over. That's not the one I want, though. All right, groceries. $9.38. Which I don't know how we went so far over in groceries if I literally was not cooking. What the heck? I got to go back into our grocery orders and figure out what in the world was I doing. What was I doing? This was my husband, the 34. What in the world was I doing? What did I think was happening at this point? I have never been this far over in my grocery budget. $254 over in my grocery budget, which means I spent $500 in groceries. Out of control. Out of control. Oh, God. Out of control. All right, eating out was one. All right, so 116.24 plus the 200. So we spent $316.24. We only had $43 to work with, guys. That's all we had to work with. So I think I don't know. Okay. Yes. I went over one. Just ended up spending $301.79. 300. It is just, I think I went over one other month and I don't know what happened there either. Anyways, okay. Household, we were under by $40. So we spent $59.23. We always put 300 into sinking funds. And spending, we were over 47 cents. So 247 cents. We didn't have any on a budget. All right, so 316.24 plus 301.79. 503, 54, 59, 23, 300, 247. So we actually spent $1,681.27. 400, 100, 250. 285, 50, 125, 128, 96, 780, 2309, 1599. Oh, I do remember this too. Sprint was only 180. Not asking any questions. Yeah, 180.08 plus 50. So this ended up being $2,264.37. So that ended up being a little bit less. I don't know how. What did I'm going to calculate that one more time. 400, 100, 250, 285. I wonder if I put more there. 51, 25, because there should have been an extra there. 120, oop, nope. 8, 96. Ah, messed it all up. 400, 100, 250, 285, 51, 25, 128, 96, 7, 2309, 1599, 180, plus 50. Yep, all right. Okay, so that's just 180. Brought that down pretty much to balance everything else out. Okay, so yeah, so that only ended up being that much. All right, so income. That was one other thing I needed to. I ended up putting 400. Okay, I ended up putting 400 in. So 3290. Oh, no. 3290.78 plus 400 equals, okay, the same amount, 3690. 3690. The variable ended up being 1681.27, and my fixed ended up being 2264.37. Minus 1681.27 minus 2264.37. We went over budget by $255.64. I will tell you, on February 1st, we came in with an overage in our account, or a buffer, of $355. Or $354. Oh, so pretty close. So $354. So that is how, because I'll get many questions about, like, where does that money come from then? That is where it came from. So we had an overage from, he got a bonus last month. I didn't even finish this out, but he got a bonus last month. And so, yeah. Now, as you've seen, as we went back to this, we were over budget by $403 here. I must not have just even, I must have just calculated everything down to that anyways, because it looks like I finished it out, but I didn't finish it out. I don't know. We got to get our shit together. We went over by $403 there. We're over by $250 here. We have to figure out our budget. This is what we can afford at this point. Now, as I'm coming into March, I have sessions booked. I just had a session yesterday. Everything will start looking up in my photography business. This is what happens every year. So January, February are rough months for us because my photography business just doesn't do too much. And then come March, I have a lot of team sessions. I have dance pictures. I have sessions starting again. And it just, that's the way it is, that's the way it is. So with that being said, I will be putting in more. And because these numbers are obviously, the budget of what we're used to throughout the year normally. So unfortunately, yes, we try and bring our budget down in January and February, but it is very hard. Usually I have money saved up for the business to get us through the harder months, which is why you can still see me putting in a couple $100 here and a couple $100 there. But I also don't like to do that. So for next year, we're doing things a little bit differently. Next year, we're not going to pay myself as much, and we're going to pay myself as like a steady payment over the whole year instead of having all the highs and the lows. But we have a lot of things we have to get figured out, unfortunately, with his paycheck. So might be a little bit of uncertainty here in the next couple of months, but for the most part, that's what it is. It is what it is. And I will get this grocery budget under control. I'm actually going to go through and look at what I do, everything online. So that actually helps me a ton. The Aldi ones and, that kind of thing are in store. I'm not really worried about like the $16 here. I know what that is. It's like me running in for cheese and bread and all that kind of stuff. I'm really worried about like the 175.65 and why I did that when I had just done a $90 order up here. Those are the things that I really need to figure out. But I do believe that some of that is that protein. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for being here. In the next video, we will go over sinking funds. We will close out these sinking funds and start our new sinking funds. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.